other things that farmers sell after the harvest season, which normally is this time of the year. So we are in February. Most farmers have harvested and they have been paid now. So in the cycle of the agricultural season, farmers are now selling most of their produce. Either they have already sold wheat, or they are also selling their animals. For example, today is an auction for horses. As you can see, horses are being auctioned here, and the auction is almost a week event, which brings farmers together to be able to exchange their animals. Today is a day where they look for special breeds of horses, which allows them to be able to reproduce horses with the traits and qualities that they want. But others are also looking for horses that are already trained to perform specific functions. So, for example, if you look at the training behind here, is the training that they actually do. So, for example, these horses are actually being they've already been trained, so they are warming up to come back into the arena so that they can be sold. So it's quite a big event. So down there are the stables where the horses are kept while they are waiting for their turn to go into the arena or into the auction. Equally, once you buy a horse, take the horse straight to transport there. So those trucks are ready to carry the horses that the farmers will buy. So it's a very hectic day for farmers. Actually, it's been a hectic week for farmers because it's a very important day for them to be able to get the right breeds that they need, particularly for horses today. So, yes, there's a lot of work that goes into these preparations, but it's quite a lot of opportunity for farmers to exchange pedigrees of horses, for example. So they come to sell, some come to buy. So this is what marks this event. So I hope you like this video. It does show some of the work that Australian farmers actually are engaged in. So as usual, in this video, what I want you to watch is what drives the price of your horse. Is it just the size? Is it the ability to run? Is it what? One of the things that I found out in this is that it's not just about the quality of the horse itself, but it's also its pedigree. The pedigree of the horse is very important because it then creates an expectation from the farmer that if they buy that horse with that particular pedigree, it can be able to reproduce the same traits, which they can then be able to propagate and also replicate and sell. So there's a lot of expectation built onto the price of the horse that you actually pay for the auction. So it's not just about the health of the horse, it's much more than that. So have a look at each of the videos or each of the top prices that farmers have paid for their horse, and try and assess for yourself what do you think was the driver of the price. So, as essentially, this is the waiting area. The horses come into the waiting area, warming up to go into the arena where they are sold. So each of the horses has a number. So the auctioneers who are at the center calls the number that horse has to come into this arena for bids, so that bidders can place their bids. So once it's sold, it moves out, and then they call another one, and it keeps happening like that. So how do people know about each of these horses? There's a catalog. Each of those horses has a number, and against each of those numbers, there's a catalog, or what you could call a profile. of the horse, meaning to say what that horse can actually do. So, for example, this horse is used for mastering. He is demonstrating exactly what the horse can do if you buy it. And as you can see, the skills that it is demonstrating.
Coming over to the great spin effect. She was an NCHA money earner. And mine a very impressive Simon, smooth as a cat. He's a great mover with a bright underwork and a definite prospect, ladies and gentlemen, for your classic challenge or your classic kick. Up 396, ladies and gentlemen, money market again. There's going to put 930, 37 line, 30,000, 20, 20, 15, 15 starting, 15,000, ladies and gentlemen, who's got 10? 10 to 7 line, 10,000, 10 8, away we go. I've got 8 now. I've got 8 there, we've got 10 here. I'm at 10,000 now. I'm at 10,000 now. I'm at 10,000 now. I'm at 10,000 now. Money, 15 here, 17.5. I'm at 17.5. I'm at 17.5. I'm at 17 and a half. I'm at 17.5. 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 I'm at 17 and a half thousand. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I can't understand it early on a Saturday morning. I'm at 17,500 quick. Hurry, bid goodbye at 17,500. Done, 17 and a half, he goes.